Good evening. Happy Sunday. Long time to see. Welcome back to Dear Madam Adam. As always, I'm Madam Adam. I hope you're doing well. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your way in. What's up, chat? Welcome. Good to see everybody. We have quite a few emails to get to. And of course, our text line is open. So feel free to drop your questions in the text line if you would like. And as always, you can email dearmadamadam@gmail.com. Not much new over here, honestly. I am taking a nail break. Some people have already noticed. People commenting on my videos saying, I miss your nails. I'm just taking a little break, letting my nails be free and healthy and, just normal for a little while. I do miss them, so they will be back for sure. You can guarantee that. Trying to think of what else is going on. Not much, really. I'm just trying to grind away at this book. And it's the economy is rough on everybody. So, my business included. So things have been a little rough, but hey, we're still out here. We're still doing the reads and going live and promoting the website as much as possible. So once again, as always, make sure you visit madamadam.com so you can check out the reading options that I have available for you, private sessions, cameos, live, etc. But we have a lot of emails to get to, so we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. First up, I have an email from someone called Jerry. Hello, I'm so grateful to have found your page during a time of challenge and uncertainty. I would appreciate it if you would consider my question and possibly draw a few cards for insight. Absolutely. What message do I need to hear right now? Is it time for me to cut the cord in a relationship and begin a new chapter? Very interesting. Let's see what we've got for you. Yes, let's do it. 9 people in the live. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me if you are just joining. Want to get as many likes as we can on the board. All right, Jerry, let's see what I've got for you, my friend. I do have that you are at a point of emotional indecision. Teamwork and collaboration is the advice for you. What do your friends think? What do the people around you think? 7 of Cups energy, it doesn't really matter what you choose. What matters is what feels right, what feels good for you. Now, the main thing I want to focus on, though, is this 5 of Pentacles that we have for you here. What do you need to hear right now? Well, the future holds hardship. No, the only, okay, things are going to have to get worse before they get better. No matter how you spin this Five of Pentacles, it implies a period of hardship. Now, that's hardship no matter how you swing this, you know? If you choose to cut the cord in this relationship now, then, you know, it's probably it might, you know, sink you into a depression or some kind of emotional upheaval. And if you choose to stay in it, you continue to suffer, you know? So either way, it's going to have to get worse before it gets better here. But you do have teamwork, you have collaboration, you have support to call on. So try to remember that. But it's this Seven of Cups, man. It really is up to you and how you handle things. The best possible outcome is that you plant a seed. Plant a seed, take a step. Is it time for me to cut the cord in a relationship and begin a new chapter? You have the support to do so. If I see you here limping away from this wounded. So how you decide to go about it is, there's no good time. There's no right time, you know? So best possible scenario is you planting a new seed. So I hope that resonates with you, my love, and that you're watching. Yes, happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day to the moms out there. For sure. You're welcome, Jerry. Thank you. All right, let's see who's next. Excuse me. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, my friends. There's 13 people watching, 15 people watching. Welcome. Only 6 likes, so let's get that thumbs up. It helps me out quite a bit. All right, this one is from Sharon M. Hello, I'm going through a career change into an area that I have not delved into before. 2 different businesses. One, creative in a way, jewelry, stones, crystals, etc., as well as developing my metaphysical gifts. Another carries on what I'm currently doing. The latter is tutoring chemistry. I'm a chemistry professor at a university. Okay. I am concerned about ending up homeless and financially destitute if I take the leap. Well, that's dramatic. Fair, but I mean, that's a little dramatic, don't you think? I'm also concerned that what I will be doing will not help as many people as I desperately wish to. Any insight would be most appreciated. I have to save up for an hour-long reading with you. However, looking forward to it. Thank you, Sharon. Absolutely, Sharon. Okay. So we have concerns about jumping into a creative and metaphysical career. Concerned about ending up homeless and financially destitute. I mean, I think that's a little dramatic. It's not like homelessness and financial destitution happens You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it happens overnight all of the sudden. So it's you have options. There's an ebb and flow of things that has to happen here. I understand your concern. You can always go back to tutoring chemistry. You can tutor chemistry on the side. A lot of twos. You got a lot of twos, my friend. You got a two of pentacles, two of wands. We got to zoom out, see the big picture here, narrow things down to its simplest form. Five of swords energy, though. Going into a creative and or metaphysical career, there is more competition. There's more conflict. Going from literally science to spirituality is a big leap. Let me see if this makes sense. We have to narrow things down to its simplest form, right? To its simplest terms. So for me, right, like I'm just a tarot reader, you know? I'm just a tarot reader. I'm just supposed to flip cards and translate for you. Wondering if you're going to connect with helping people that you desperately wish to. You can't help everyone, you know? You can't help everybody. So narrow down what your creative and metaphysical endeavors look like for you. Zoom out, see the big picture, know that there's a lot to compete with out there. We have to remember that it is a business at the end of the day. And there's conflict. You can always change your mind. You can always go back. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about you helping as many people as you wish to. You are celebrated by a community if you follow your passions. So there's that. Yeah, you're ready to move on from the chemistry vibe. Yeah, and even helping one person is amazing too. Absolutely, fully agree. I don't presume to try to connect with everybody. That's impossible. But yeah, you're ready to move on. You're meant to be celebrated amongst a community. It'll be challenging, but that's why you have to simplify it. Yeah? Let's go to the phone, shall we? Let's see what we've got here. I have a text message from a 409 number. It says, "Hi, Madam Adam. I love your channel. Will I ever find love?" You're fucking joking, right? Will you ever find love? Look in the mirror. Find love in yourself. Find love in your family. There's love in so many forms that can be grabbed in life. Will you ever find love? Apparently not, because you can't see it right in front of your face. You just very loosely said that you love my channel. Will you ever find love? Come on now. You love my channel. There's love right there. I know what you mean, but you're abusing the word. Here's what you need to know in relationship in relation to that. 7 of Cups energy. It is entirely up to you how you go about finding love in your life. You're being picky, or you don't understand loving yourself in a way that it comes to you, in a way that you want, you know? So 7 of Cups, it doesn't matter. Love comes in so many different forms. If you can't see that, then you have no business pursuing romance. Romance is the shallowest form of love. It is the most possessive form of love. It's the most grabby, gimme, gimme kind of love, you know? And until you understand, I feel like a nun with a ruler smacking wrists and being like, no, you know, like reaching for romantic love. And I'm smacking your wrist and being like, no, 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 keep your hands to yourself. Love yourself. Love the universe. Love your friends. You know what I'm saying? Your friendships should be a good indication of romantic love in your life. If you don't have steadfast and consistent love in your life, like I'm married, you know what I'm saying? Like my love life is solid. So my friendships aren't exactly a reflection of my marriage, you know what I'm saying? But if you are single, the way that you conduct yourself in your friendships, the way that you give your friends attention and love and energy says a lot about the way you will give attention and energy to a romantic partner, because that starts with a friendship anyway, or at least I think it should. So I'm rambling, but I hope I'm making sense. So will you ever find love? 409 number 2691. Will you ever find love? Honey, that is up to how you decide to accept it into your life. All right, let's see what else we have. Thank you for being here, chat. I appreciate you. If you're watching the replay, welcome to you as well. Let's see what I've got here. Mariah writes, Dear Madam Adam, hello. Firstly, I just adore you. My studio's name is inspired by you and how heavily your reads have encouraged me to follow my dreams. Well, that's fab. I wonder what's your studio called? Is it in the email name? Madam Maud's Piercing. That's fab. Is that it? That's fab. Anyway, truly thank you for what you do. You're very welcome. Thank you for the shout out. I finally opened my piercing studio, which has been my dream since I was a little girl, but I worry if I'll succeed or if I'm in over my head. I have big dreams for this place, and I'm curious what the cards have to say about my success. Thank you with love, Mariah. What you are describing, Mariah, Madam Maud's Piercing, what you are describing is 10 of Wands energy, my friend. Remember, passionate success comes with stress. It is a natural byproduct of how deeply you care about what you want in life, right? So we're going to go looking for the 10 of Wands, and we're going to see what cards surround it. This is another one of my favorite reading methods. Instead of waiting for a card to come from the top or just seeing what comes from the top, go look for the card that represents the energy of what you're looking for, what you're talking about, whatever your subject matter is. So she's describing this 10 of Wands energy, this burden of success but infused with such passion. So we're going to go looking for the card. And I always take the card before it and after it and make a cute 3-card spread. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so what I have for you, Mariah, is Page of Swords energy. You have to cut off the bullshit. We have to cut off any verbiage of doubt. Cut off the old narrative. This I can't. You already made a huge step. So think about the strides you've already made. And then King of Pentacles energy is what follows. You in charge of your life and sitting very fucking pretty in your business, in your entrepreneurial spirit and success. So I see it going well. I see it going well, but you have to cut off this narrative of negativity. Your concern is valid, but let's not let it dictate your moves. Be in the moment. Relish in the now and the advances that you've made. Get out of your head and be a bit more compassionate. It's your connection to a clientele, right? Like that's what I love about my artists, tattoo artists, my piercers, whoever. Like I my hair people, my nail tech, I like a personal connection. I want you to like me, you know? I want you to like me and I want you to like the work you do for me. So and especially with piercing, you're making such a personal connection to people. So use that. Think about fun things you can do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I always love getting piercings and tattoos with a buddy or with a partner. So you could have some kind of fun promotion where it's like if you bring a friend with you to get a piercing, the friend's piercing is half off or something like that. You know what I mean? You can have like a bring a friend kind of thing. Be compassionate. Connect with people. Make things unique in your way to promote the business you want to create for yourself. But things are going to go well. All right, we are about halfway through the live. Don't forget, you can text in to 352-346-9972 if you would like to text me a question for the live. I still have quite a few emails to get through. I'm not going to get to all of them during tonight's live, but hey, that's what next week is for as well. So stay tuned. If I don't get to yours tonight, maybe next week. Let's see. All right, April. Dear Madam Adam, I hope this message finds you well. I'm reaching out because I feel completely lost right now. I've been struggling for a long time, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. I'm deep in debt, working a job I dislike just to barely make ends meet. It's been hard to find meaning in what I do, and I feel stuck, like life is just passing me by. I've been searching desperately for new work, new paths, anything that can give me a sense of purpose or at least some hope. I try to push myself to learn and grow, but nothing seems to work. I'm exhausted, sad, and honestly starting to lose faith. More than anything, I just want to know if there's a future where I feel fulfilled and stable, if life still holds an opportunity for me to live differently, happier, lighter. That's what I'm hoping your guidance might help me see more clearly. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Warmly, April. Absolutely, my friend. That's a lot, babe. That's a lot. Let's see what I've got for you. An opportunity approaches, a seed to be planted. You're already, what I love about what you said is that you're already taking strides. You're already moving in positive directions. You're already seeking new work and new paths. So what's happening is a version of you is dying. That's what's happening. A version of you is dying. You are transforming. You are cocooning into a new butterfly, my friend. So on the day to day, you have to know when you've done enough. You have to know when you've filled out enough applications, you've done enough work for the day, and you should be resting. We need to make sure that you take care of yourself mentally and physically, that you're resting your mind as well as your body. But I do have new opportunities coming your way, new seeds to be planted, new chances to move forward sooner than you think. Queen of Wands energy, you have to have the courage to say yes and make moves in silence. Rise to your own authority, seek permission from within. And the star, a giant symbol of hope, your strengths aligning, karma aligning for you and the stars, vulnerability, you being a human being is what's going to get you these opportunities and what's going to get really solidify them for you. You separating yourself from other candidates by humanizing yourself to them. So don't be afraid to be a little vulnerable when you're pursuing these new opportunities. We're not desperate. We don't want to give off desperate energy, but steadfast energy of conviction. Okay. Desire. So there is a huge amount of hope here for you. The light is coming. I have a lot of positivity here for you. So for now, do what you can to rest your mind by knowing when you've done enough and allow that to rest your body as well. Okay. Thank you, April, for writing in. Are we having a good time, chat? I hope so. A lot of varying emails, unique questions, which I'm really enjoying. Very good. Don't forget to throw some likes and some love on the chat. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you don't already. We're about halfway through the live. The text line is still open. If you would like to text a question for me or for a reading, feel free to do so. 352-346-9972. Again, that is 352-346-9972. If you would like to text in during the live. In the meantime, I have some emails. Let's see. All right, let's see. Hi, Madam Adam. How you doing? Love your reads and your shuffling ASMR. Well, thank you very much. So since 2024, things haven't been right for my husband. If he tried to take care of one part of his life, the other would get fucked up, which has made me stuck in India. He's slowly getting exhausted and is starting to lose hope. If your cards could show some light and guidance, it would be great. Thank you and lots of love. Yes. Let's see what I've got here, my Indian friend. Well, I have a kind of limbo, which is interesting. It's this weird Venn diagram right here. Judgment and the Hanged Man are connected by truth and perspective, the need to see things as we stand. This is from Karen, by the way. Karen, my love, judgment, we need to be honest with ourselves about our limits and what's possible right now. We need a kind of reality check. The Hanged Man, it's connected to that by way of the need to seek perspective, to see things from the other side. The moon, it's not clear what happens now and where we go from here. It's going to be a fearful time, an uncertain time. The best thing you can do is to be compassionate to him. To lead with love and kindness. He's just trapped in his head. And for good reason, I would imagine. We need to promote his wellness, though. If we can help him promote his wellness and self-care, help him feel better and good about himself, that will help this whole process in the long run. So we need to remind each other that this doesn't change how we feel about each other. You know what I mean? At least it shouldn't. Things are hard lately. Yeah. You might have to help him, you know? You might have to help him. Instead of just asking him to, you might have to do it with him, share it with him, create something you can do together. Welcome, friends. If you are just joining, we are about a little over halfway through with this live. I've been answering some emails. Hello, hello. All right, moving on. I've got an email from Heather. Quick question, if time permits for you. Am I going to be able to leave from where I am by June? Yes or no questions are always up to you. There's never a yes or no answer. I'm trying to be on tonight. This is a DV situation, so if not, I'll watch later. DV as in like domestic violence? I'm not sure what DV means other than that. You have seemed like your soul has been sad or weary lately. Understandably so with our current administration and just the world. I'm good. Thank you for your concern, but I'm really good. You do a lot of good. I like your frankness and delivery. Also, your random take a breath reels have come through at some most needed times. Be well and know that you're appreciated, and a bad bitch, lol, as you've helped me remember who I really am at times. Sincerely, Heather. Yes. But yeah, I'm sorry that my soul seems sad or weary lately. I don't know how I'm projecting that. I've been under the weather a little bit, but other than that, I'm okay. I mean, I'm just navigating. I mean, I guess, yeah, just the state of the world. Navigating anxiety and stress is not easy, especially when you're public facing. But thank you for your concern. Your situation. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be stressful, but you should be happy with the result. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords. It's gonna be difficult. It's not gonna be easy or simple, but you should get what you want. You should be able to walk with confidence through greener pastures or through better circumstances. But it's gonna be a process. That's for sure. All right. Holly wants to know what their love life has in store for them this month. Are we in middle school? Come on now. Come on now, people. What's in store for my love life? A whole lot of conflict. A whole lot of air, a whole lot of words, a whole lot of talking, and maybe some action. A reality check for your love life, it seems. If swords are the logical thing, a reality check for you a little bit, Holly. Um, we're stabbing the feelings here. We're taking a sword to the heart. So I don't expect it to be the most romantically satisfying month for you. So, all right. Let's take a break from the emails and go back to the phone, shall we? Let's see what we've got. All right. I've got a 725 number, 4734. Where in my life am I wearing rose-colored glasses? I've been taking steps in the right direction for myself, but I know there's something missing or something that I'm still missing. Okay. Honey, it looks like you're just missing abundance that's right in front of your face. It's like it's that old work in progress mindset. It's that you're constantly thinking there's work to be done on you. You're never done learning. I can always be better. And that mindset leaves you kind of spinning in place. We don't know how to just be happy. You know? Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Four of Wands. It's giving a lot of success and abundance, girl. So I would say that maybe the rose-colored glasses are on the constant seeking instead of seeing what's right in front of you. Dress the part, look the part, act the part, see the abundance that exists around you, focus on your home. Why does there have to be something that you're missing? Maybe that's the thing we're missing, is that there doesn't have to be something missing. Maybe that's the thing. There's nothing missing. This is what happiness is like. This is what joy is like. You know? Give that some thought. And thank you for texting in. I appreciate you. All right, back to the email. This one is from Lisa. Hi, Madam Adam. I'm reaching out for your wise insight about my recent split with my wife. We were together for 14 years, married, and the relationship ended 4 months ago today in a weird way that left my life shattered and full of unanswered questions. Okay. She initially told me that she just needed time and space. It was an emotional time for me, and my dog of 17 and a half years just died. I have a senior dog as well. I feel you. She then said that she wanted out of the marriage. She completely ran away from our relationship, didn't fight for us or anything. She hasn't taken steps to formally divorce me, but sent an email in March saying we're done because I took mail to her mother's house and wished me good luck to move on, and I couldn't be a part of her life anymore with no real explanation or conversation since. Weird. The most devastating part was her telling me she euthanized our dog, who had been with us for 11 years and not sick at all, without my knowledge. Hell. Straight to hell. Oh my God. I hope that isn't true. I want to know where she is and what really happened. Not a day goes by that I don't think about my dog. My wife had always been a kind, sweet person, an animal lover, never cruel, and now it's as if I don't even recognize her. Despite everything, I still love her deeply and would like to work through things, and rebuild our marriage if that's at all possible. Seeking insight into her current feelings, what's really going on beneath the surface, and whether there's a path forward, both with her and for understanding the truth. Thank you so much for your time and guidance, Lisa. Yes, absolutely. Let's see what I've got for you. Yeah, you're right. A lot of people are having issues romantically. You're right. That is a common thing lately. Wow. Well, It sounds to me just kind of intuitively off of what you've given me, Lisa. It sounds like she found a new life. Like she just wants to erase the old life and embrace this new one, you know? Tarot was always about you and not necessarily about other people. Yeah, this is done, honey. This is done. Ten of Swords energy, this is done. What I have here is that you have to try to understand she's doing what she thinks is best and right for her. Even if that's painful to you, we have to try to accept that. And then the need for you to be frugal and protect yourself right now. Yeah, I would believe her. Yeah, she euthanized that dog. I fully believe she did that. The Tower. Seven of Wands. She's fighting for something. Or she feels backed into a corner, smothered, something like that. It's going to be a fight. If you want to keep it, I wouldn't. This is something that kind of needs to be done. The best thing that you can do is try to get answers, you know? Try to understand why, you know? Like, we can end this can be done, but like, why did you do this? What's happening, you know? Like, I believe, 14 years, I deserve an explanation, you know? Um so that you can have enlightenment and have closure at least. But you need to protect yourself and your money in particular. But yeah, the Tower, Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands. Not cute. Not cute. So, and I would believe her, as I said. So, the best thing for you right now, Lisa, is to dive into a passion. Find something that you care about, something that you're passionate about, and lean into it. Make yourself conveniently busy and seek help. Therapy, counseling of some kind, seek help. All right, next up, I have Crystal. Hi, good day. Not sure how I was drawn to you in the first place, but I love your videos. Thank you. Hope I can watch this live correctly on YouTube. I hope you're here. I'd love a read or card. A little about me. I'm a mom to 4 girls. Okay. The oldest just turned 18, and we're about to start traveling. My youngest has fought cancer twice. She's 9. Wow, that's a bracket of age. My marriage of 18 years ended last year. Congratulations. I'm kind of having a hard time finding my footing, but really trying to pull myself, my actual self out. I'm in Florida too, run my own business selling flowers and plants. Love to send you some if you're interested. Looking forward to the live. Yeah, always. I'd love some plant energy. I'll respond to this with my address for you if you would like. Let's see what you need to hear today, Crystal. I love the journey that you're on. I think that's fab. You're leading by example for your fabulous family, so that's good. They're going to start traveling. Your 18-year-old. That's exciting and kind of, sucks for you, I'm sure, as a mom. And happy Mother's Day, by the way. Yeah, you're not to be silent at this time. I'm not sure what needs to be said, but there's some stuff that needs to be said out loud. So Ace of Swords energy, Knight of Pentacles, we need to embrace the moment, be in the present as much as possible. The best way for you to see a journey that lies ahead for you is to be in the moment. The best way to predict the future is to invent it, to create it for yourself. So we need to be leading with wisdom at this time, focusing on the facts, not the feelings. Make sure that you're being practical and logical. There's a lot of hope in things for you going forward. Be vulnerable. Share. Don't be afraid to share how you feel, Crystal. Don't be afraid to express how you feel. Your vulnerability humanizes you, and I mean, that's what people like about me, right? It's my authenticity and my vulnerability, and my willingness to share even shitty things with my community. People are attracted to authenticity, and there's a lot of hope for you if you can share more with people that might be vulnerable for you. Maybe with your girls, because I mean, remember, right? Like those kids, that's a mirror. All of the wonderful and beautiful things you feel about your children, that's you. You made that. So that's literally a reflection of you. So you should see yourself and your children. I'm responding to you literally right now. All right. There you go, Crystal. And thank you for writing in. I appreciate you, and I wish you the best Mother's Day. Okay. We got a few minutes left. Let's go back to the phones. I've got a 703 number, 4781. Hi, I'm late, but this will be short. A former coworker that blocked me on Facebook years ago is attempting to mend fences, but I'm still hurt by the nasty things she said behind my back. So, yeah. She's tried to add me on my entire social media platforms, FYI. So like all of your socials, she's tried to add you on. That's interesting. It's funny. People think that I can't see it when they unfollow and follow me back. I've seen quite a few clients of mine. I have seen like unfollow me and then follow me back. I'm not sure if it's just social media or app glitches or something. I don't know, but I see that shit. So if you think you got away being slick, I see that shit. Let's see what I've got for you, my friend. You need to be at peace. Now is the opportunity for you to say what you want to say, for you to, speak up and do what you think is best here. So now is the time for you to say, hey, haha, thought you blocked me. What's the occasion for the follow? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to project power. But yeah, this is a great opportunity for you to strike passionately and be like, I thought you blocked me. What's this about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't talked to you in years. What's going on? I would confront it head on. Honestly, you can make your move in silence, do whatever you think is best. Don't ask other people what they think. Do what you think is best here. But ultimately, you can be at peace and leave it alone if you want to. But this is also a great opportunity for you to strike if you so choose. All right. Right? Speak up. Say what you got to say. Let it go. All right. Let's see. I got a few minutes. Let's do this one on the phone. I will get to more of these emails next week, so stay tuned. Next week as well. Let's see. This is from a 540 number 6964. Thank you for being real and honest. Love what you do and who you are as a person. Thanks. My question is, I would just like a general read to see if the path my husband and I want to. Okay, see, can I say something really quick? If you want a general read, then you'd have no direction. Then it's just general. You know what I'm saying? But when people say, I want a general read about my love life, then you want a love reading. You know what I'm saying? Then you want a love life reading. I would like a general read to see if the path my husband and I want to take would be the best move for our family. So you don't want a general read. You want to know whether or not this path is right for you and your family. That's not general. That's specific. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying, that you're open to whatever comes up, but that's what we're gearing towards. So I get what you mean. I've been reading for years, and it's just something I've noticed over time. It's totally fine. I just noticed that. Let's see what I've got for you, Katrina. Yeah, as long as you put your money where your mouth is, this is a strong thing. We need to reflect on this. We need to look back on this. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, as long as you put your money where your mouth is, the abundance is right around the corner. This should be a strong thing for you and your fam. Now, remember that the presence of strength implies hardship, though. Strength comes from resilience and perseverance through hardship, right? So not to say it's not going to have its challenges, for sure, but as long as we can put our money where our mouth is and be the people that we know we want to be, you should have the strength to do this. Let's reflect, though, and make sure that our goals still align, that we're still doing things properly towards our goals. But yeah, it looks good to me. There's going to be conflict along the way, for sure. but there's lots of opportunities and seeds to be planted. This is cute. So I like it. I hope that resonates and gives you some optimism for your situation. All right. Well, that's all the time I have. Thank you all so much for joining me for this episode of Dear Madam Adam. Don't forget to share, watch the replay if you would like to. Don't forget, you can also write in to dearmadamadam@gmail.com or text in live during next week's live. So same time, same place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all of the fun stuff. Didn't get the alert that I was live. Oh no. Well, don't forget my live schedule. My live schedule is on the website, so you can set a timer or an alarm on your phone for the live if you would like. So thank you all again for joining me. I hope to see you later on. Have a good evening. Thank you for flying Star Tours. Bye-bye.